Matos, and I am coming from New York City, New York. Let me tell you guys that I am so excited. I am so happy. I am really so thrilled to be right now sharing this amazing, glorious, super, and exciting moment of my life with all of you guys. And let me tell you that we are really changing the world as we know it. The world is not anymore the way it used to be. No, no, no. Be connected. Who said that this was going to be a con artist game, that this was going to be a scammer game. Hey, you gonna lose all your money? I'm telling him behind it, this is real. No, 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 no. That's a scam. We are coming, and we are coming in waves. We are starting, and we are going to actually go all over the world. My wife still doesn't believe in me. What am I gonna do? We are coming in waves. What? Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone from around the world. This is Carlos Matos, broadcasting live directly from the Bronx, New York, USA. What's
What's up, guys? We back at it. You feel me? Another week, you feel me? Keep it going. How we feeling? Let me scroll up. What up, memes team? Subscribe. Tony, Optimus Prime, Crypto Mance, what up? What up, Corey? Hines, Level 3, Tony, Forever Young, Saros, Chanaba, Buff on the Beat, RG, Killgrave, Naeem, Ori, Ahmad, Harvey Diaz, what's good, man? Forever Young, winning those HSIs in auction damn near impossible. Just thought it was gonna be easy. I didn't even know that shit was live until this morning. Hex and More, what up? Speaking of more, a lot to talk about there. A lot to talk about. Little bubble track? Nah, I didn't see that. Discorded. Man, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff in Discord. What else we got? Saros, Higher Self. HSI. Crypto Bigfoot. T-Tout. Captain Crypto. Grab a bag of Trump on ETH before he announces he is running for president tomorrow night. That sounds like a fun play if I'm at my computer right now. But I'm not gonna remember to do that shit. Shazam recognizes this song. That's what's up. Someone spent 12 billion Hedron for 1,000. They probably doing that shit on purpose, man. What up, Josh? Okay, I see it, Corey. We'll try to remember to get to it. All right, what's new? So everybody, you guys make it? Everybody, you guys alive? Everybody good? You survived the fiasco the past 2 weeks? I sure did. I don't keep any crypto on the exchanges. Yep. I did a member video. I did 2 member videos this week. One of them didn't have audio, but I didn't. The important one, well, it's funny because I said the thing about more in that, the one without the audio. So, but, and there's some stuff that I want to talk about. Anyway, I'm kind of glad that I didn't talk about it because now I can talk about it and be fresh for the members too. But yeah, I've started putting up heavy LP on Ethereum. I'm doing it. I think it's time to start, not go too heavy. Yeah. We'll go heavy, but all the way. Don't go too hard too soon,
Pause.
All you need is 1, 2 ETH, hold it for 2 years. Yeah, somebody said, what? ETH is too expensive to buy. Like, come on, man. Well, what's the safest thing you're going to go into? What's the safest crypto? And I know the whole chat's going to say Hex. But besides Hex, you can't say Hex and you can't say Bitcoin. Where are you going to go? A stable coin? So that's why that was kind of my and the only reason I'm not doing it for Bitcoin is because the only way you can do that for Bitcoin is to go on a centralized exchange. Oops. Can't do that. I'm not going to do that. I can, but I'm not going to do that. All right, let's jump into some stuff, man. Oh, hey there. Hey, Morka. What's going on? Only 9 hours left to get your bids in, and come on, Alex. Get it together, man. Get your bids in on the first ever physical NFT launch. Each NFT has a real rug. Each NFT is a real rug that is shipped to you, to your, God damn, man. Alex, you about to get fired, bro. Halfway asleep, man. Wake up. Is a real rug that is shipped to you, your address, that has encapsulated more tokens that you can claim and grants you access to future airdrops. So like I said, you got 9 hours left. On one of these puppies right here. Physical NFT. Literally. This rug grants you access to possible airdrops of more tokens, and it has more tokens encapsulated in somehow. I don't know how to what you can do. You can go to OpenSea, that link right here. Let's go check on it. See what the bids are at here. All right. Oh man, they went up. Looks like everybody thinks it's in number one. Oh yeah, and by the way, one of them has 1,000 more tokens in them. And the rest have like 50 to a number between that and 1,000. Looks like the highest one is number 1, 2, 3. Yep. It's going right down this way, huh? That was just that simple. That's what you guys think? You think I just put them here, and there's thousands. Got 8 hours left. You can read about it here. More Rugs is the first ever physical product released with a corresponding NFT with encapsulated value. I mean, that's pretty huge. You can tell because the sentence is long. Each NFT was initially minted with encapsulated more tokens in random amounts between 10 and 1,000. It's really 50 and 1,000. As a bonus, holding the rug NFT also grants the holder access to random airdrops. Airdrop. Maybe it's just one. And we don't know how much the airdrops are going to be as well. Like, what if those are high? Be like Richard Hart. What if those are really high? I'm not saying they will be, but what if they are? And this one is right here, which, you can bid on it. We'll see. Not that way, this way. We'll check on that. So let's look at the high caps. Let's get this stuff out the way so we can look at Twitter. That's what we're really here for. I'm ready to go react, look at some stuff, see what's new. Crow, of course, right? Like, if you like, what's really bugging me out? The people that's like, get your crypto off exchanges. Get your crypto off. Like, ain't it a little bit too late for that? It's too late for that, man. You screaming about it now for it. And then somebody, who was that tweeted, I just pulled all my crypto off of, what was it? I just pulled all my crypto off of crypto.com. Yeah, I'm out of here. It's not worth it. Like, nigga, you had it on there? Who was, or was that? That was one of them. I wish I could remember who it was. Either Altcoin Daily Wendy O. I think it was a girl or woman. Yeah, that's hilarious to me. So what I started doing is allegedly I've started putting liquidity from 1,200 to 8, and from 8 to like, I want to say 4, with the higher number of liquidity down here. That's because, for one, I can do it. It's the only one I have. Like I said, yeah. Let me look in the chat. What's a crypto? Doge. And you can't say big, like nobody can. I said you can't say BTC. Like, oh, and the burn. I didn't even think about the burn. Yeah. So we're up to 3 million. Let's hit refresh on this. Burned. Oh, 7.6 million. More tokens have been burned. That's 36% of the supply. It's crazy, man. That's like almost half of the coins so far. Like, how high does this go? I mean, let's look at the trajectory of this. Straight up. So we're going to continue to monitor this, but the dead holder, the dead address is the top holder of more tokens right now. Next is the more deployer, and then these guys. You don't see that. So it drops off pretty drastically. It's gonna be very interesting to see what the true supply of more tokens is. And this is what I talked about in the video. Since we see the supply isn't 21 million anymore, it's more like 13. There goes that BTC narrative. I mean, you still could use the BTC narrative, but yeah, I don't want to say it now. Never mind. I don't want to say it too early. I'm glad that it's good that video was muted. Everything happens for a reason, man. But yeah, I don't need that many coins. I don't need these coins. You're right. I mean, it wasn't silly. It was kind of like just to be funny. But it seems like, but everybody knows like about these IA coins. For the most part, the community gets it. But someone coming in off the street is going to be like, oh, hell no, man. You know, somebody coming in off the street is not going to like seeing the number 3 holders, random holder with 8% of the supply, you know? So yeah. All the coins getting burned, bro. It's real no. I mean, maybe. No promises. You know, don't expect any profit. Don't go buy more because of that. That'd be stupid. But yeah. So we'll see. What was I talking about? ETH going to 700. I hope so, man. I got a fat wall down there, bro.
Pause.
And gonna earn fees while it's dumping down there too. Hold up. Yeah, I mean, there's some speculation about Ethereum and SC. Speaking of SC, like we got a lot to talk about. Oh man, I could have cramped some. I wish I could do longer titles, man. We got to talk about the Zen NFTs. That's gonna be way crazier than I don't know. I don't want to say gonna be, but I imagine how that could be crazy for Zen. And that popcorn, I call that the popcorn steak, and that was pretty wild too. But yeah, there's some speculation about Ethereum and SEC. And that's a little bit nerve-wracking, but it's like, if that breaks, if that narrative breaks, I'll get dumped on with that narrative.
Pause.
Then, you know what I'm saying? If it goes all the way down, like if they say ETH is a security and then it damn crashes through all my walls, and I'm sitting there holding ETH, and just fuck it, because I don't think that shit's gonna happen. I think Ethereum is, you know, it's not safer, but it's I mean, you talk about decentralized, yeah, Ethereum, no, Bitcoin, as far as network. But as far as like access to it, you know, well, I would say the same thing for ETH. It's kind of simple. These fiat, these exchanges need to just be gates. Like they should stop that. Yeah, let's just make depositing. How could they do that? I think exchanges should just work like Change Now. Like y'all seen Change Now? I think this is the route that crypto should take as far as exchanges go. Like they don't hold it. It's just a gateway. Depositing your coins and leaving them on there, that's just stupid. It's new stocks, bro. It's new your stocks. You know, this is how it should be done. I think that shit should like make that shit illegal or something, bro. Like they can't hold the coins or something. Like, do something, man. But yeah, this is like the best way to get Bitcoin without having to actually go to an exchange. Because I was gonna say the only way to really get Bitcoin is this way, but you can say the same thing for ETH. Well, not this way, but through an exchange. So yeah, free of custody. Like, see how you're learning here? Hit the subscribe button, man. Teaching you all this shit, man, for free. And the giving true of crypto. Hi, Trevon. Trevon here. I called the top a few days before it happened. You can go see the video. It wasn't just a vague tweet. I've been in crypto for 7 years, pretty much 24/7. Yeah, I can't do that shit. It's just not. Okay. So Ethereum has a bearish cross here. And that's good. You know, I want to see that. I think we could run up and test it. And I'd be like, oh man. But as of now, this isn't gonna get, I don't think this is gonna get invalidated unless Ethereum just takes off to like 1400. Then this cross could get invalidated, but it has to happen like today or tomorrow. So if Ethereum runs to 1400, you know, it might be going up to like 15. And I might have to wait. But and maybe I missed it. Yeah. And catch up. Ethereum. Twitter Spaces. I listened for a little while. I seen him call out Jim Rat. That was funny. I mean, damn, man. I wish some motherfucker would. I wish some motherfucker would, bro. That was... Jim Rat just let that nigga... It's like, come on, man. It's not proof of botnet because it doesn't even affect the fees anymore. Like, proof of botnet. Explain that. Like, he didn't ask no questions or anything. Let's go to gas. Let's see who's putting the strain on the gas. Oh, whoa, Hedron. Wow. So I guess Hedron is bad for ETH now. I don't even see Zen. Zen number 24. It's not even fucking with gas anymore. You don't need to use that narrative. Botnet, I mean, okay, but you still got to come back and claim them. You still got to have the gas. I think if anything, this is what I said when he said that to myself. If anything, Zen is proof of ETH. That's what it is. So yeah, man, it was weak, and it kind of was like, I feel you, but I feel why he's like that, because he ain't looked into that shit. He ain't looked into Zen at all. If he was smart, he would have did it like, if he was, I don't even want to get this nigga no. All he could have did, all he had to do was say, yeah, it's free. Go mine it and sell it for X. You know, you could have just said that. Yeah, it's free airdrop, just like Uniswap. The Uniswap airdrop was free. Like, what's the difference? Mine it and then sell it for X. Imagine if everybody would have did that. It would have pumped X price because it went up. Then it's like 10,000 down 10,000 X. It's like, yo, the coin is free. You can't, just because somebody put up the liquidity real high, just because the first person put the liquidity real high doesn't mean it's actually, it shows that on the chart, but it's just because somebody was stupid enough to actually do that shit, to put liquidity way up there at the top and let people dump on them. Like, that is stupid. So you can't blame, yeah. I think he's just scared. Aren't you the guy that promoted the coin that went down negative 10,000 X? It's like, I would just say, yeah. Yeah, that shit was weak though, man. Yeah, so this NFT, man. Let me take a quick break. Let me make sure I said everything first. Ethereum, talked about that, buying it. I guess people want to talk about it. I don't see anybody talking about that FTX. That shit is over with. Now that it's a new week, so people are still trying to milk that shit like that. Who the fuck is this Narfall dude? Where did he come from? That's what I talked about yesterday on my video. It's like, who is this? Who are these people? That's why I'm glad the check marks are kind of like for everybody now, because, you know, I think a lot of people just got popular because they had a check mark. I don't think they really do, you know, anything special. Well, I don't know. Maybe somebody important, but yeah, we need some, we need more OGs, people that have been around. We don't need leaders that just got in the crypto. Like, I'm seeing so many, like that NFT dude, that nifty NFT. I gotta think hasn't been in crypto that long. I could just feel this. This is like a vibe they carry. Like, you ain't been around, ain't even been around since 2017. I can feel it. You missed out on that bull run. Like, I feel like anybody that's like doing NFTs, they new to crypto. Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, I can't remember what I was talking about. So stupid, that horn. Yep. Presentation was on point. Yeah, someone was stupid enough to buy. Yeah, that was a good one. I'm glad that somebody that's fit pressed him about the health. Like, yeah, you need somebody that's like fit. I was happy about that one, but like no, I'm just here to learn. I don't know any. Look, I don't know anything. I'm a noob. I just buy. I'm not doing anything. Listen. I'm just a YouTuber. I threw 2 cents at it. I mind one wallet. I'm like, yo, shut down your channel. Get some experience and then come make a channel. Shout out to Jim Randall. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you call 62 the top, not 69. Yeah, 60. I mean, goddamn, man. Like, come on. What? Call the bottom then, Nick. Do it when it's down there. You can't do that shit, man. You gotta get the general area. It don't have to be perfect. If you started selling after I made that video, not that that's what you're supposed to do, but if you did that, like fucking I did, you're like, okay, all right, I'm gonna buy some now. Yeah. It didn't have to be the top. I wish I would have sold more though. Give me one more bull run, Marcus. Give me one more, please. One more. One more. Hey, Richard, can you do that one more time? One more time. $1. Just, you know, let me get out. I don't want to go for this ride again. Yeah. Like, he let him do that shit. I mean, yeah, I think that Zen has the potential to take too much shine from Hex. Oh, so yeah, let's talk about that. Let's look at the first off. No, we'll look at this first.
Will allow you to
I need a break anyway.
Point over the system called Stargate, and then you will be able to say Ruby is the lowest classes because it's the lowest frequency color. So red on the rainbow is the lowest color, where indigo is the highest color. So it goes what, like red, yellow, and green, and so green, blue.
I think it could be good to just make a quick. Will allow you to testnet in Telegram. You can find the links to do that in the pinned messages. That's just the first version.
I mean, I already seen this stuff, so I can't really react
the
to it.
friction of people creating many wallets from.
Let's look at the white paper. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there you go. NFT. This is the really important part right here. The burning, because I was wondering how that shit would work. NFT. All right, so it's 3 carat rare, limited, common. So when you do the VMUs, if you burn, you're gonna have the option to burn Zen with it. And I think it's to get a rare NFT, you're gonna have to burn at least like 1 billion Zen, yo. And it's coming back to me. 100 of rare. So 100 rare NFTs. So that means at least 100 billion Zen is gonna get burned. And it's like what, 400? Yeah. So, you know, a fourth. Let's see. And then I don't know about the other ones, but yeah, that's pretty bullish. I mean, I don't really have much to say about that. But I did not know it was going to work like that. I thought it was going to be like staking. And I think it does get staked. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm going to have to read this some more. But either way, it's pretty bullish for... Let's say bullish. I don't want to say that word anymore. I want to say like, that's good for the supply. It's technically down. Yeah, it's technically down, but what if you're just minting? And what if you bought the bottom a couple weeks ago? Narfall is a scammer. I would not be surprised, man. Yeah, I think it's just a random. That just kind of engagement formed. Arch versus Jack Levin. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see a new. They'll never do that shit. No matter how much we beg and try, they'll never have that shit. Both of them won't agree to it. Somebody's gonna be like, I don't think it's necessary. I just think that shit's very necessary. Who's smarter? Or who can, yeah, who's smarter? Because I think both of y'all are smart, but you guys disagree. So let's see who's right. Made a new wallet today. Yeah, it's in my morning routine now. I saw my get in 400 or whatever, how many days it's been, or the max is. Now it's 400. I mean, yeah, 400. Really? I don't even need to do that many. I can just do 300. Yeah, I can just do 300 days. So I'm giving Zen 300 days, mint. And I think I'll walk away with more Ethereum. Pretty confident I'm going to walk away with more Ethereum. Let's see how much it costs to mint now. Okay, we got 12 days, 18 Gwei. Man, I would love to see a chart for this or something, because I can't remember. I'm kind of upside down a little bit. Let's see, refresh. $4.19. Yeah, it had a run up though. I think this is all those 30 days, like people that try to play around that 30 day. And then I think the next one will be around day 60. It'll be a lot of people like 59, 58, 62, 64, 65, trying to play that middle ground. Then it'll happen again around day 90 to 100. 100 is going to be crazy. And then I think it'll cool off. But they have he said something in this interview. He was like, there's a Dune Analytics site that shows the future supply. He said, we're seeing the future supply in the Dune Analytics. I'm like, what Dune Analytics chart you looking at? Let me see. Let's see. Let's type this in. Let's see if any others. Oop. Okay, that's the one we know. I've never seen this one. Oh, there's forked. Okay. Let's see if he added anything new. I don't think so. Oh, Zen BSC. Nice. Let's check that out. Come on, man. Where the future supply at, man? I haven't looked at this in a while. Maybe it's on here. My bad. Making fun of but it is a good argument though. Like, how can you be about health, man? That's kind of like them people that be on them Clown World channels that be talking about that fat lady that runs the World Health Organization. She likes 500 pounds. It's like, come on, yo. Come on, man. How you gonna tell me anything about health? That's like me telling you about what? I can't even think of nothing. But it's something that I'm just not. Well, it shows the 7 future release was immense. Yeah, it shows the 7 days, but I see that. I'm talking about the like a year from now. Yeah, 7 days, which is cool. I think he took the day 36 supply and multiplied it by 10 to get 3 trillion. Why though? Bad genetics, man. This too was funny. This was actually weird. I say they deleted
the DAO. But so I guess to take a step back, I'm at the beginning of many more jumping to popcorn.
He's definitely getting.
I mean, the way I see the setup of like, if the DAO, we'll have to criminally, you know, these are trustless products, meaning that, you know, you don't need to trust.
If you delete my comments.
And
there
you can sell it on the open.
Oh, I want to claim it.
The staking and the MetaMask pops up.
Take my 10.6 million Zen, roughly $150.
So this is that popcorn staking that went live the other day.
I'm gonna click.
And I came in the chat and I was listening to him explain it. And I said, are there admin keys?
TikTok.
And your emissions are the stakers.
What you can do, and I'll show you where you claim gap or pop after the staking window is over. And then you can actually take all that after the staking window is over. And then you can go to Uniswap and go to MEXC and trade it.
Admin keys?
So anyways,
he didn't put anybody else's
There's a quick
question
question from the audience. Are there admin keys?
are there ad keys for pop?
Yeah, I think that is the question. Does your staking protocol has a way to turn it on and off? I assume it does because it has to, since you will be managing and changing the emissions potentially based on, you know, various economics, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we do manually top up the emissions. However,
What happened to first principles? Right? How do you know it had admin keys? I can't remember, but well, I wanted to know because I was about to do it. Can you take my Zen? But then once I realized how much 300 pop was, I was like, oh no, I'm not doing this anyway. Literally picking up pings in front of freight train. For
the
nothing.
staking contract, that's live, that's immutable, and you know it's on chain. So successfully staked Zen.
Awkward.
You'll see your stake balance on the app, and then click here.
So 10 million Zen got staked, and
Now, what's weird about all this is I'm like, Jack, what the fuck? Yeah, look at Animal Farm, see how admin keys go. Let's turn it off. You know what? We're gonna stop it right here for a second. We gotta change something. Something's happening. We don't like what we're seeing. Let's stop it for a second. Do something else. That's admin keys.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
For real. I said thought so.
Earning the share of 300 pop per day.
Exactly. And so that just brought down the APR down to 1.4 thousand K. Or sorry, but for the sake of the demo, I would like to show you what that looks like.
Hey, unfortunately, not first principles, man. You know, that's good though, because that's like, okay, yeah, good. Now I don't need to pay attention to this. I can just skip it.
So basically, for people that are just getting into DeFi, what this looks like to me, it's almost like a trade that we're making.
Let's look at him. Oh, y'all seen that? Oh man, niggas is, bro. They are scheming, bro.
For people that are just getting into DeFi, what this looks like to me, it's almost like a trade that we're
fuck. I said I agreed too fast. It's my instincts. It's like a trade. Yep. Ah, fuck.
we're making with the smart contract, except we can get our Zen back, and
hopefully
you will get your pop that you can potentially do things with, or if you just don't care, you can just sell it on the open market.
Exactly.
Dollars.
Exactly. You're not losing the value at all.
But I mean, it's not a bad idea though. But it's just like, it's weird that it's coming from Zen, because I was like, wouldn't he? And then I was like, well, that's not Jack's job to filter out and see, you know, what's good, what's bad. I would ask him. I actually did, and he didn't respond, which is also kind of like another situation where it's like, okay, now you guys are getting sketch. You're getting sketch on me. So what I made up in my head was that he's like, just like being like AI. He's just being AI. And then if a community member steps up, he highlights, because I don't think he highlighted any other. Yeah, he just highlighted my question, is there admin keys? It's almost like this was some type of test. He didn't highlight anybody else's question. Look at that shit. He's like, thank you. We have to community smarter. We gotta do better. It's like a test.
And
he's like, thank God somebody asked. Let's see him the moment that he pulled up my comment.
And then you can actually take all that after the staking window is over. And then
I mean, he looks kind of urgent. Like, I get it, kind of an urgent vibe. Like, yes.
So, anyways,
there's a quick question from the audience. Are there admin keys?
Are there admin keys for POP?
Yeah, I think that is the question. Does your staking protocol
for your shit
turn it on and off? I assume it does, because it has to. System like there's.
I think you put up another one too. Yeah.
Created more so is
so where's the manual pop coming
so
from?
You have the
I'm depositing it into a pool manually with coins that I have. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man,
emissions of pop.
This is none of the principles
coming out, and you're generating, you're inflating.
Pretty an easy way to what we call farm pop with all of our products. And so
this is like motivated me to like, let me try that hero shit out, you know? Let me be that. I'm gonna just go around and just call out projects easy. Like, this shit got admin keys. It's a scam, Nick.
So the APRs or the yields that you see on the home page, on the product page. I'll just go to the home page right now.
So someone is asking,
were there
where is
other
this manual
questions?
pop
Can you
coming
stake
from? I
Zen on
assume it's really just coming from the inflation.
Second principles
So you
it
have
is then.
Emissions of pop that are coming out, and you're generating, you're inflating pop a little bit, but the mechanism to share this inflation, and this inflation obviously is locked at 300 per
Yeah,
day.
he didn't pull this one up.
Exactly. And it's going to last for 12 weeks. But I guess there's a bit to unpack there, because our token or our total supply that we created and that will never be created more so is roughly 100 million. So I think it's actually like 99
HD.
million and 900.
Damn, my bad. Oh, that's how I do
tokens. There will be no tokens. There'll never be any more tokens created than that, and that's like in the code.
Yeah. I see what you're trying to do, but Zen isn't the right community. It's not a good fit. It's gonna be a no from us. That's what it feels like.
Okay, so so there is a cap, and you guys choose how to distribute the pop token all the way to the limit of the cap.
So the way our DAO works is any use of DAO pop.
That's his biological cousin. I mean, aren't we all biological cousins though? Yeah, man, I ain't like time for that. Let's see what else. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, the Maddie shit. So, where is it at? So, Maddie All In is raising USDC from people who like me, like what I've done in Hex DeFi community and want to help me get representation for this SEC matter. So he's taking donations. Dear Hex, whales, sharks, dolphins, DM me if you want to chip in. I'm going to just go ahead and say stop. From my experience. Just stop. That's what I'm going to just say. Just stop. I don't really want to say too much more than that. You kind of fucked up already. Like, damn. Oops. So I would say if I was Maddie, knowing what I know about dealing with these officials, is I would say, well, depends on if you did anything wrong. Because if you didn't do anything wrong, I would say just go talk to him yourself. That's what I did. Yeah, I traveled all the way to New York with no lawyer. I remember, I never told a story, but I remember I was in New York the night before my, what was it? fucking not speech, but when they ask you questions, fucking interrogation, man. I was in this bar. This dude said it's Trevon James. He was like the dude that da. You're here. It's like he like a suit and tie type dude. Cause I was in that area of New York. They were so fucking stoked that I didn't have a lawyer, bro. They were fucking stoked about that shit. They was like, yo, this motherfucker. They were like scaring the fuck out of me, yo. Yeah, deposition. I think that's what it was. They were so stoked about that shit. And yeah. And I was just kind of like, but looking back, yeah, that shit was pretty wild. But I'm just like, man, I don't have nothing to hide. But I did ultimately fifth on that shit. Once the niggas started asking me about me? Nah, you know what it was for me? You know what video they pulled up? They pulled up the damn, technically you lost your money shit, bro. They pulled that, they rolled in the fucking TV. When TV was already, they turned that shit on. I was like, are you familiar with this video? I was like, I don't know where y'all going with this shit, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut the fuck up. Yeah. So, just stop. I wouldn't even have tweeted out that I got the shit, bro. But yeah, God, you kind of, yeah, they ain't gonna leave you alone now, but yeah. Or you can get a lawyer. A lawyer might speed it up. I don't know. Oh, he deleted it. Man, what a pussy. Can't think of another word for it. Sorry. He basically said, any you guys that are trolling me want to get on a stream Tuesday, and he tagged me, Eric Wall, and Jim Rat. It's like, man, no, I don't. Yo, this should be listening to you, yo. The reason that made it impossible to do anything crypto related in the United States. Nah, you can still do crypto stuff. I'm dying to hear what he says.
JP Morgan of this generation.
Oh,
Sam.
so that's creepy ass picture. Look at this shit. I just pulled a significant sum of money out of crypto.com. I'm smart. Yeah, I'm smart. You just now doing that? You had it on there? Who the fuck is these niggas, bro? Who are these dudes? And then I seen Altcoin Daily. That's who it was. Is Coinbase okay? You still looking for places to keep your shit? You still looking for places to, so who? I would need somebody else to fuck me. Damn. It's insane. If somebody else come rape me, oh God. What's this nigga talking about now? Kevin. Meet Kevin. Yo. Oh, he ain't talking about shit. This dude right here, clout chasing God, bro. Oh, it just started. Jim Crater has said that investors should cash out of crypto while they can. Did he really? I hope he did. Where the clip at? Yeah. Yeah, man, that dude, he's on point, yo. Like, he is on point. I don't know if it's just the clips I be seeing where I only see the clips where he's wrong, but it's like he's always wrong about crypto. He's always been wrong about crypto. Every single time. You do the opposite of what he says. This is funny.
How many of you have got
Phantom Data on 26? I mean, there are better EVMs to buy, like Ethereum. Oh shit. Whoa shit. Oh shit. Thank you. Banter. You knew I needed some content. That's what's up, man. Put the right hit. I'm actually a noob permanently. I'm a permanent noob.
Know exactly who was behind him. We're going to talk about that. We're going to look at which other exchanges could fail. We're going to look at which tokens are going to be affected.
No.
And then at the end of it, I've got some really good news for you. I'm not
this just happened.
In this terrible time.
Why you ain't telling me this shit?
So I think today's going to be a magic show.
Man, we could have been reacting to this shit the whole time. We could have titled it this.
AMA, which was currently taking
missed out on the damn title because y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, so it's going to be a big show. Let's do it. We've got so much to cover. It's going to be a quick intro. Let's do it.
Richard Hart here.
Should do is probably start off with Richard and actually ask him about what's what's happening next. Rich, welcome, my friend.
Oh,
hey, how's
shit.
it going, man?
Good. You know what I'm going to do?
He playing shirt.
I'm going to do this quickly. I'm going to let you have a bow. Hold on, you're wearing a black t-shirt.
I can change it. I got a neon t-shirt right here.
Hold on. What were you wearing a black t-shirt? Is that because
your choice.
Caroline took your outfit?
Love it. Fabulous.
I mean,
give me a
what an ugly beast.
I don't get what's going on here. I don't get what's going on here. He's wearing a black t-shirt. She's wearing his outfit. So look, Rich. I know you want to say "I told you so." I know you want to say
and
I
that
told
shit
you
wrinkly.
So. Just hold on. Let me give you your 2 minutes so you can say "I told you so." Just a sec. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna play it.
You people watching right now are gonna lose millions of more dollars because you avoid the wonderful advice that I give you for free. Not your keys.
Look at him.
Not your coins.
Man,
you got admin keys,
bro,
you're gonna get wrecked. It's that
He's
simple.
Playing,
it's that easy.
It's
Cryptocurrency
like,
was invented to get rid of counterparty risk. You are injecting counterparty risk by giving other people your keys. If you're giving other people your Bitcoin for yield.
You know what it's exactly like.
If you're giving other people Your crypto for yield. You're going to lose your money. We've got
This is what-
trustless
this is for
systems
sure.
now.
People with kids know what I'm talking about. You know how like you yell at your kids about something that you really don't want them to do, but it ain't that serious. Like you just don't want them to do it. Like I would say like, okay, hand on a hot stove. Your kid put their hand too close to the hot stove, you're gonna really make a big deal about it because you don't want them to ever do that shit again. And I think that's basically what he does. And he's basically playing like this daddy shit.
That remove the need for trust. Use them. This is what Bitcoin was invented for.
Really loud.
So I try and save people. You people.
So that was the first one. There were many more. I mean, I'll show you one more.
Lots.
There are many more.
Great harm. So let's
Yeah,
take
you get
FTX.
loud about the obvious.
If you have money in Celsius, pull it. If you have money in BlockFi, pull it. Or when you never get your money back, don't be surprised. You people watching right now are going to lose millions of more dollars because you avoid the wonderful advice that I give you for free. Not your keys, not your coins. You got admin keys, you're going to get wrecked. Cryptocurrency was invented.
Not your keys, not your coins. Okay, don't touch stuff.
You could fast forward that one a little bit. There's a little more at the end. Yeah, I've been singing the same song for
You can lose your money
since 2017.
How many times does everyone have to
Yeah,
lose
you've
money?
been saying the same since 2017. It seems that people don't listen until it's too late. And now here we are, probably with the biggest, I mean, definitely the biggest crypto scandal that the world's ever seen, right? I mean, there have been probably maybe bigger failures. Luna possibly was a bigger systematic failure. Gox was probably a bigger hack, etc. If you take it at relative valuations.
No, it was much smaller. Gox was way smaller. When people create problems, those problems get larger and larger as the market caps go up. So like X% of the total number of users of the system get scammed, and then the money in that X% of users keeps getting larger and larger. So when Gox happened, Bitcoin had topped out at $1,200, $1,300 because of the Willy bot buying up the price. Now with $69,000 or $20,000 Bitcoin, it's a 20x larger problem, at least. And a lot of Bitcoin was minted in that time as well. So the market caps are all just larger. So yeah, you're right. I was right about everything, and I warned all of you, and you would all not have lost your money had you listened to me. But so many people don't listen to me. They think they're smarter than me. They think they're better than me, even though they got in later. They produced less. They raised less for charity. They produced less self-help videos. They make worse price calls. I called the top on the day. I told the Bitcoin top on the day a year and a half ago. I said last cycle, the Ethereum top happened 27 days later. Guess what? Exactly 27 days later, the Ethereum top happened when Vitalik dumped on your heads and sent $50 million to Coinbase, okay, of Ethereum and dumped it.
Hold on a second.
Sent 27 days. The last cycle, the Ethereum top happened 27 days later. Guess what? Exactly 27 days later, the Ethereum top happened when Vitalik dumped on your heads and sent $50 million to Coinbase.
How do you know 27 days though?
Okay, of Ethereum and dumped it. And then the Ethereum Foundation dumped on your heads. And then everyone that he knew dumped on your heads. And you all got dumped on by everyone. But who warned you? Who gave you the heads up? Who gave you a chance? And who's done this more than one cycle? I did it in 2017 as well.
Okay, so
if people listen,
I guess that's the past. People should have listened. I think
it's not just the price. I mean, look, what does the price matter when you don't even have your keys anymore? Price could go up, price could go down, doesn't matter to you. You're an unsecured creditor. You go last in line. When you send someone else your money, it's not your money anymore. It gets commingled with everyone else's crap. And to tell you the truth, people talk about all the bad things FTX did. I'm not actually sure that any of what they did is illegal. When you give them your money, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do with it. And they do. And now it's lost. And so what makes you think that you deserve your money back? You're not a secured creditor. You don't have a UC1 form or UCC1 form. You're an unsecured creditor. And so, I beg and I plead, literally beg and plead for you guys to take self-custody. Literally beg and plead for you guys not to buy scams. You all do it anyway. You spit in my face and you call me a scammer, the guy that writes self-help books and has raised $27 million for charity and gets the prices right for free all the time. I should be worshipped in this industry. Yet everyone has more followers than me. It just blows my mind. Scammers. 3 Arrows Capital, bankrupt, more followers than me. Michael Saylor, down 2 billion, more followers than me.
SBF has a
Sam Bankman-Fried, just jacked everybody, more followers than me. What's wrong with you people?
Pause.
Do you hate money? Do you hate yourselves? Don't you want to accept the free advice from the winner, the grand champion? Me, grand champion. No one close. Nobody.
Okay, so grand champion, sir. A few questions. First of all, do you think that FTX holders will get any money back? And if yes, what do you think? What do you think they'll get back? FTX invest, not holders. FTX.
It doesn't sound like it, man. Because here's what's up. When a bankruptcy happens, the people that go first in line are the secured creditors. And other people that aren't you, the retail depositors, are likely to have superior preferential contractual agreements that in the event of default.
Okay. When post-chain?
And what the
11K and pray. 85% drop is 10,350. I say 11K and pray because people like to front run my calls. So if magically, I want it to hit my call. And so it was easier to say 10K when we had a 65K top. We did the 6K, the 6% Judas candle to 69K for one single day. And that puts us at 10,350 for a 69% drop. Just go into your calculator times 0.15 times 69,000. It gets you 10,350.
So he's calling 10,350.
Yeah, that's 85% drop. Now, truth be told, we could go more than that. That's where the praying comes in. Because now that money's getting more expensive for the first time in our lifetimes, money is getting more expensive. Oh, well, that's weird. We're used to infinite money printing. Nope. Prices of everything are going to keep going down as long as Fed keeps raising rates. Eventually, they'll cause enough jobs to get lost. I'm so smart. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Ready for this? Wait, baby. The dual mandate for the Federal Reserve is that they try and make everyone have jobs, and they try and keep inflation at 2%. And these two things fight each other. It's a lot easier to give everyone jobs when you're printing infinite free money. But when you make money more expensive to slow down the inflation, guess what happens? People start losing their jobs. So now you see 11,000 layoffs at Facebook. You see 20% of everyone's teams getting laid off, 15% of Coinbase, 15% of everybody's getting laid off everywhere, basically. And so what the Fed is doing is, since their dual mandate is keep everyone employed and keep inflation at 2%, now that inflation is 8 or 9% or more, depending on how you measure it, they're going to bring inflation down by slowing the money printing, and they're going to sacrifice people having jobs. And so more people are going to be unemployed. Now, when more people are unemployed and they have less money, it's harder for them to buy stuff. It also helps bring inflation down. But basically, they're going to bring inflation down by putting you out of work. Kind of sucks. It's not an ideal setup, but that's their dual mandate. Their dual mandate are two things that fight each other. Print money like it's going out of style so that everyone's employed, or slow down the printing to slow inflation down, but then everyone loses their jobs.
Okay, so Fed's going to tighten.
Most of these jobs are fake, by the way. Most people's jobs suck. Look,
they say that the jobless rate is getting, that there's more people that are there are less people that are unemployed. More people have jobs than ever before, and that's usually because most people have 3 jobs at the moment because that's the only way they can pay their bills. That's a fact.
I don't know, man. I mean, I hear about a lot of layoffs happening.
Yeah,
so if we had, I don't believe half of what the government says. Okay, they're obviously not good at this stuff, which is why we had to invent cryptocurrency in the first place. If they weren't idiots and stopped printing the money like it was a joke, stealing the value of your money every single day. So they don't steal your money, they steal the value of your money, which is why your money doesn't buy anything anymore. Houses went up 3x in the last 10 years. Stock market went up 3x in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Rolexes went up 2 or 3x.
Yeah, it's like obvious.
Why? Infinite money printing.
Yeah.
So,
at 10,500, would you be a buyer of Bitcoin?
Bitcoin's garbage. I would never, ever, ever buy it. Ever. Never. You buy Bitcoin, you're going to suck middleman D for the rest of your life. There's no on-chain exchange. There's no way to de-risk on-chain. So you have to suck.
That's what I just said, yo.
And send them to your Bitcoin and be like, please send me a little credit on your system that says you'll wire transfer me, pretty please. And then sometimes they don't.
What about Ethereum?
I know exchanges that owe people money. They don't give it to them. You can send as many selfies as you want. Binance is one of those exchanges, by the way. I know people that can't get their
He
money.
ain't even listening.
Because
It's no joke. You can send as many selfies as you want. They won't give you your money. Good luck suing them. Good luck.
you don't even know where they are.
Yeah. So if
Okay,
if
wait,
you-
Rich.
everyone thinks. Let me turn the volume up on you.
Rich,
So they can
on the day that Bitcoin goes to 10,500, are you buying Ethereum?
Absolutely not. I would never buy Bitcoin again. I don't care what the price
No,
is.
Ethereum. What about Ethereum?
Look, I think Ethereum's a great project. I think Ethereum will flip Bitcoin within the next 24 months. It does everything Bitcoin can't. You want to de-risk? You can do it on chain. You can get DAI. Now, is DAI perfect? No, DAI is not perfect. You still have counterparty risk because DAI is backed by USDC and USDT. And USDC and USDT have admin keys. And so at any point, those guys can go and invalidate all the coins that were backing the DAI.
Okay. So I don't know
What's
why
up?
we lost you. I don't know why we lost you there. Sorry. Okay, so you
I
wouldn't be
should still
buying
be here.
Bitcoin. You wouldn't
Am I
be
here?
buying Bitcoin. I'm here. Are you there? Rich?
I see me. Do you want me to rejoin?
I see you. I see you too.
You don't have audio?
I hear you.
Oh, good.
good.
Okay, I thought you lost me.
Oh, okay, no, all good. So, okay, you wouldn't buy Bitcoin. You may
No,
buy some
Bitcoin's
Ethereum.
trash. Bro, you're down
You-
after holding 5 years. What are you, stupid? You want to
You
be
may
down
buy
after
some
holding 5
Ethereum.
years?
You may buy some Ethereum.
I never talk about my coins. Never. But look, I think Hex is going to outperform Ethereum massively during the next bull run. I think Ethereum is going to massively outperform Bitcoin. And I think Pulse Chain will probably at least do as well as this. So as a founder, if you ask me what I like the most, it's the things I founded.
Okay, last question.
Basically, why is Ethereum not going to run up as hard? It's just too heavy. So when I tell you that when Ethereum is going to flip Bitcoin, it means it's going to require a lot more money to move it.
Don't make no
And when
promises,
you need something
man.
that needs a lot more money to move it, it just moves less. So Bitcoin only did a 3x its old all-time high. It went to 20K in 2017, and then it did a limp dick 3x to 69K. Guess what? I called that in Malta 2 years before it happened. I called the 60K top in 2018 or 2019.
What did he just say? Flip Bitcoin. I mean, yeah. Ethereum is way better than Bitcoin.
That's how good I am. It's documented.
Like, it's obviously way better.
Okay.
It's not hard to figure out unless you like
Last question before I
brainwashed.
let you go. Who's
Yeah.
going down next?
Nexo probably. So I think the last margin lending, or rather the last
Oh, he just was on for a minute.
coins and lull, pick up pennies in front of freight trains, get run over that's left is Nexo. And these
What about
these
exchange?
scumbag losers that promote them, okay? These scumbag pieces of crap that promote you losing your keys and losing your rights to your money to pick up pennies in front of freight trains, smack talk me. I'm talking about Bankless. I'm talking about this dude burst into tears. He paid a post and he said, oh, look, 3 Arrows lost all this money and SBF lost all this money and Celsius lost all this money. Where did it all go? And I just went in a thread and I was like, hey guys, how's it going? Dude burst into tears on live stream, man. Literally crying.
I wasn't convinced that he was actually really crying. Like,
Oh, no, he was crying, man.
Yeah, he's crying.
There's a whole clip, but you watch the rest of it.
Or unless he's a really, really good actor.
Because he feeds his users into the fucking meat grinder.
Like faking it.
He makes money on his users getting destroyed.
I'm trying to find the clip on your channel. It is
Faking
something
it for the
right?
clout almost, like he cares so much.
Foundations and just like they just keep on enabling the worst.
Do you think that
Like, it's hard to justify what the hell we're doing here, man?
Just yeah, it is hard. It is hard to justify what the fuck you're doing here. Get out!
Do you think
What
this
a
is
loser.
a layer zero problem? Is it a problem with kind of the social layer?
It's like if we'll make these super
You
cool
make these applications, man. Like, totally, man. You make these applications. Oh my
and then
god.
scammers just can leverage them better.
Look at the ads in the bottom of the video. They're advertising shit right under the fucking video.
That's like
Yeah. So is
they just keep
banter.
on enabling the worst.
At least it's 1 inch. 1 inch is
You keep on
decentralized.
enabling the worst.
Yeah. So Richard Hart, the guy that made the 10,000x coin he gave away for free, called the top on the day, 2 cycles, raised 27 million for charity, and produces free self-help books. You're going to come at me? I'm the god of this industry. You can't come at me. These scumbags are the ones that feed you into meat grinder. Now, I'm not going to say anything on the show, but I thought maybe every time I do an interview, I should start off with, did you promote Celsius? Did you promote BlockFi? Did you promote FTX? And that basically would terminate every interview because everyone promoted all that bullshit that everyone lost all their money on. So.
Well, I'm glad to say we've never had a Celsius referral link. We've never had a BlockFi referral link, and we've never had an FTX referral link. So
thank God.
Rich, listen, as
referral links is like 2016, bro. Referral links died in 2016, 2017. Still doing that shit, man.
You're a friend of this place.
Thank
I
you.
killed that.
You've been a friend of mine and a friend of my show since.
Before you let me go, I got some good news for you.
Pulse chain?
Eventually, Pulse chain will launch. You all get a bunch of free coins. Second, guess what? When you see these exchanges that are bankrupt have no back.
Let me bask in that for a second. Eventually, it'll be fucking 50 years from now.
Balances left. That's awesome. That means they can't sell the price down because they don't have any coins to sell because they already got hacked.
Oh, my bad, miss.
Exchanges that are bankrupt have no coins.
Tell me some good news.
Eventually, Pulse chain will launch. You all get a bunch of free coins. Second, guess what? When you see these exchanges that are bankrupt have no balances left, that's awesome. That means they can't sell the price down because they don't have any coins to sell because they already got hacked and given away and whatever the hell. And so the best thing that could happen is the government dumps the bottom and gets nothing. And that these liquidations from all these over-leveraged idiots that can't listen, they dump the bottom and you rip the Band-Aids off. And then once these guys sell the bottom, maybe we hit our 11K and prey target. Maybe we go $600 on Ethereum. I got to tell you, man, a 95% drop is doable on Ethereum. And 95% off of 5K is like $50.
I gotta tell you, man.
The best day of my life. That day is the best. That day is the day that I sell everything and actually buy stuff. Listen, Rich, love you madly, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
If shit get to them 800 or nah, if ETH gets to like 700, that's when I feel like, yeah, it's a lot of ETH I could be buying right here. You know? I think the easiest way to do that is Uni V3. You trying to jump in there and do it that day?
Oh, you almost had it.
I mean, by the time you work up the courage,
And it's gone.
all right, it was good. You know, we got what we expected. But it's gonna hit. This shit hits harder. Him doing that it hits harder in a bear market. You know what? It's actually kind of like how it happened last time. Yeah, he was like real loud when everything was down. I told you, he was loud about calling the top, the 20K. And that time he called it. He said, he called it like in advance. Like he said that shit on stage, like Bitcoin's gonna go to 20,000, and that's how he could say he called it. So yeah, it's kind of like I don't know. I think he gets a really close call, and then he's like really 600 is unrealistic. Nah, it ain't unrealistic at all, bro. It's not unrealistic at all. Especially how things are going for crypto right now. Like, people think crypto is dead. That's how it happens every time. Crypto is dead. What was it last time? It was BitConnect, and there was some other like kind of, I remember going to like pay rent or something, and the lady was like, oh yeah, because I had moved out and I went back to do something, and she was like, so it's over, the Bitcoin stuff, huh? And I'm just like, nah. So when people think this shit is over, yeah, that's when it's time. Let's see how Hex is doing after that. Yeah, Hex looks good. I'm thinking about putting some walls up on Hex, but I'm not in a rush. I don't think Hex is gonna fall too far. Well, fast. It might fill in this week though. On Ethereum, unlike a lot of other stuff, it's still true with this cross right here. So yeah, this I'm not sure if it ever happened before though. Yep. So Ethereum is still true. So it might, I mean, I don't know. I don't care. At this point, I want it to go lower. You know, now I'm wanting things to go, because I can see that the worst is pretty much over. The worst thing that can happen now would be like, if Binance went down, then it would be a lot worse. That could be the worst. But I mean, this shit could roll over to like down. I mean, it could. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm looking at it, it's like, it could go down like 400. Look at that. Even the RSI is pretty similar. See that? Yeah, that might be it, actually. I don't know. If it's gonna copy this, it's just gonna go up. So maybe ETH runs to like 18. I don't know. I know I'm officially buying this shit heavy though. Tether, yeah. What up, Nas? Appreciate the membership. Remember arbitrage. Flossing less, yep. I mean, if I was Richard Hart, I'd be selling all that stuff right now. I'd be selling all that stuff and getting ready to buy crypto. It's like something he would do. And probably could sell it for more. Some of it. Probably can get more out of it. Maybe a small L. If ETH can hit 500, 700, where do you think Hex can go? Under a penny. It's gonna be ugly if ETH is under, because that's gonna affect Hex. I don't think Ethereum was really affected too much in all this because they couldn't have that much. There was no way for FTX to even have a lot of Ethereum because they too late. So they couldn't even do it. That whole community and everything didn't even have any Ethereum. They had a bunch of Solana and shit like that, you know? So that's good. But CZ, they probably got some ETH or some, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. CZ is acting kind of like how Sam was acting a few weeks ago. I talked about this yesterday on my stream, on my members video, but it didn't have any audio. So if we go to this motherfucking page and we go to before this stuff went down, he was tweeting like everything was all good. He didn't go quiet or anything. Quant Zone is way faster now. Everything's fine. Excited to see what happens Tuesday. What was that? Let's see. Let's just see something. is this the announcement? Hold on a second. No way. That can't be real. I gotta go back and see that. Yeah. And it was literally on a Tuesday when it first started. That's crazy. All right, I'm about to get out of here. It's been a fun one. If Hex goes near 2 cents, it gets wicked up. Yeah, I'll become a heavy buyer around, like I am for ETH, around a penny. It might go to a penny, like the community said. Solana below $2. I ain't buying that shit. Oh, I thought you said it was. I'm about to say. You know, I think now's the time to see who survives this mess. You know, we still got some more survival to see. Because maybe Solana comes out, you know, decentralized, the community sticks with it. Probably not, though. Solana has EOS-y type vibes. Maybe, yeah, EOS, like, yeah, still potential here. No, y'all not gonna, y'all don't, no? Okay. So that's what Solana kind of feels like. But we'll see. I think it's no need to go into Solana. Like, you can just, if ETH dumps and Bitcoin dumps, just go into those, man. And then make those priority. Cardano, goodness. I'm glad I didn't drink that shit too heavy and took profits too. You know what? A lot of Cardano went into post-chain. So yeah, that's kind of funny seeing that go down. Scholastic coin. Okay, the week just started. So let's see how this week closes. Yeah, it's time to dive back in. So let's see if you know, we finish, maybe not the week, but it could happen this week. 18. We can get back above this support right here. That'd be a pretty good recovery for Bitcoin, but I don't think that's going to happen. A huge green candle to here. It would need to go like, it would have to engulf this to get out of this mess. So I don't know. I don't think so. I could be completely wrong though. Yep, that's it. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.